Hey there, welcome back to Stunt Culture. You're with Jackson again, and today I'm going to be showing you a cool little game that can help you change the angle and the distance of any skill that you're doing. So, today I'm going to be working on playing a little game. Got some crosses on the floor here. So, I'll explain the game before anyone tries to get at me about how it's wrong. So, I like to work on tumbling in its finer elements. So, for me personally, I need a tuck to be able to go up and down and a little bit back. So, if I was to do a round off tuck, handspring, layout, or something along those lines, and further progress myself through my training to be doing like full whip doubles one day. You do want your skills to be traveling. You don't want to be changing the technique for the skill to go back. So I'm not going to necessarily throw my head back or stand up out of my round off and throw my chest back to make the skill go back. But what I would be doing is pushing through my fingertips and adjusting the blocking angle out of the round off. So if I want my tuck to go up, generally I'm going to leave my toes behind me and stand up. If I want my tuck to go a little bit further back, I'm going to tend to stand up taller so that the momentum from my round off carries through the skill, through the tuck, and then that momentum carries. So this is a really good game that you guys can play at home if you have a safe area and you have the ability to do so without like putting yourself in any harm's way. So I've put 3 markers on the ground, or 4. I've got a line, and then I've got 3 crosses. So this is the line is the point that I'll be taking off from out of my round off. And then I'm going to aim to land on the first cross 3 times in a row. Then the second cross 3 times in a row. And then the third cross 3 times in a row. Once I've done that successfully, then I go back, and then I go first cross, second cross, third cross. Make sense? Cool. So this is really helpful because it allows you more control and like keeping your set the same, but changing the angle and how you stand up out of your round off, and handspring. Also really good to practice out of a handspring. And I've just used chalk. So if you guys have an air track at home or you want to put some little markers on it, feel free. It's a great idea. I hope I can do all these in a row. I should be able to do all these in a row. I might even make a few little cheeky cuts if I don't, but we'll see, Shan. Hey? So, first one, I'm going to try and land on the first cross 3 times in a row. I'm going to try and land on the cross first go. Good. For number 2. I'll go for number 3. Ah!
Bum, bum.
Bum, bum.
Does that mean you have to do 3 on the first cross again?
Yep.
Cool.
That's how the game works. It's
See
good. It's good for your angles. Good to make you stand up.
Air awareness.
Helps your set. Helps your air awareness. I haven't played this game in quite a long time, to be brutally honest. So
Today's the day.
yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Threw my head back on that one.
Okay.
Still
I was
did
like,
that.
no, and then you did. So not bad.
Still did it though.
I don't know what that was.
Iconic.
You're kidding me!
Why? Well, I'm gonna be fit. I can't even do it now. See what a great game this is? You can work out for hours doing this.
Aren't you glad you picked this game?
Oh no.
Back to 1.
Back to 1.
I wish you were on that one because you're like nailing
it, right?
I feel like that's your comfort spot.
It is.
That's the comfort spot.
Yeah, it definitely is.
This will be, I feel like that one's going to be all right. This
one
requires
I have to
a lot
really
of
block.
yeah.
I have to really focus on leaving my toes behind me.
Okay. Well, let's focus on that.
Yeah, let's focus.
Nope.
I am struggling.
Back you come.
Back to number 1. I can't get it anymore.
You're boosting it. You're warm.
Number 1.
Back to 1. Yes, I knew that was it. Block. Woo!
Jeez. Number 3.
Don't speak too soon.
2.
Lucky, that was nice. What's this? Is this the happy dance?
Yeah, kinda. 2. That was on the.
Oh,
Put it in there. No. That was it. My foot touched the cross.
It'll.
I'll make up for it on this one.
Okay.
Told ya.
Do you just want to do an extra one?
Are you still going?
Oh, look who decided to show up. How was your sleep?
I swear
How
they
was your
started
sleep?
this video. I was not sleeping. I've been editing and working on other sides of the business.
Is lunch ready?
Definitely not. Ain't nobody got time for that. I swear this video was started a while ago.
Not that long ago. I got stuck on the first cross.
Because
For how
we were
long?
forgetting to block. Well, hang on, not me. He was.
Because I did the last video I did was the popping one that you probably watched. If you didn't watch it, go and check it out. And then I was pushing up my hand blocked and sending it back.
Well, that was silly.
I know, I'm not.
And how many times did it take you to
11.
do like that?
And you technically owe 2 more on this one because
One
I
more.
think that other one was iffy. Okay, and if this is your comfort zone, well, this
You have
should
to
just
stick
be
it?
like.
You should have to stick this.
I never put such rules in.
No, it was just
You
land.
get a lot of momentum still driving back on
It
that
was
one.
just
Not
land.
this one.
Look, Harley's even cheering for you.
Yeah, he agrees.
He's like, get
So
it.
there you go. All right,
Okay, if you're as good as you say you are, this should be last 3.
No. As good as I used to be, it should be, but I'm not. I'm old and broken.
You used to be good.
Somewhat. Onto the last cross. To be
You got
honest,
this, Jackson.
the last cross is not what I'm dreading. It's going back through and then jumping between the first one, second, and third. That's the tricky bit.
What do you have to think about?
This one, not blocking. I need to push off my hands, stand up tall, squeeze and set as normal, but let my momentum carry my blocking angle over. Make sense?
Oh, what do we think? I think you just kind of let yourself go then.
Making that round off nice and long.
Oh. Here. Ooh. I feel like Cody would have liked that one because you just
But
kind of
he
like
ran.
stuck it.
He ran away.
To ya.
Because I kept my chin down and spotted
Oh.
and tried to tumble correctly, like what I'm teaching you guys. I'm
All
trying.
these things for people to think about. Okay.
So you should try and stick it, but when you're like learning how to just try and stick it. I don't want to don't do what I do. Do as I say. One more.
What do you call that?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I distracted you through that one.
Still got it though.
Still got it though. So that's the end.
Nope. Now I have to land on the first one, second one, third one.
Oh, I like this.
This is tricky.
I like this.
So this develops consistency and awareness of how to change. So basically you want to be able to stay consistent. So you want to be able to pick an angle, stick to it. That's why you do 3 in a row. And then at the end of the 3 in a row, on each 3, you then go 1, 2, 3 between them so that your body can adjust and change. Because if you're going to do an Arabian through to whip double, no, it's a hard pass, but, excuse me. So some people like to do their Arabian nice and long, so then it's easier to step out. Some people like to block, stand up really tall, and then produce that power from their step out. So you can change it any which way, but then when you're changing it from blocking for an Arabian to then punch through to a whip to then blocking for a double, you have to change all those angles, and doing this sort of stuff is what teaches you that. So even if you're going to do a punch run through to whip, through to layout, or punch run through to whip tuck, same principle applies, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I cheated that one a little. Just a little. Left my toes behind me a little bit too much in that one and try to throw forward. Gotta be stronger through your angles and shapes. cross number 2.
Woo!
Alright, third one, come on.
Oh.
And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you can, try and do it a little bit more strict than me. If you've got time, which I'm assuming you do at the moment, you're in the backyard, you're on the grass, you're on the air track, you've got a safe place to work, give it a good go. Try and stick it, try and play it. It's really good for your air awareness and understanding the angles. Can't recommend it enough. Love you guys' support. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, and comment.